With Derek Damon, head coach and general manager of the Heartlanders. And Derek, I think one of the biggest differences we've seen this summer is that it seems like it's been a step up from the last few years. The quality of signings and the direction the organization is going. How do you feel that this summer's been?
Yeah, I think it's been a great summer. It's a lot of new, exciting energy coming into the building with new ownership happening with Michael Devlin. It's going to be an exciting year for us. Just the progress we've made so far since he's taken over ownership it's been great.
Every season takes on its own identity. We'll know a year from now what it is, but at this point in the summer, knowing what you know now about the players the Heartlanders have signed and brought in, what can you say about that kind of identity, about both the hockey players that have been brought in as hockey players and who they are off the ice?
We like the core that we've kept here. We feel that they're going to instill the culture that we want to see in the locker room and on the ice this year, which is we want guys that want to be here, that want to be Heartlanders, and that are willing to go go that extra mile, pay the price every day to get better, and that's going to help us win games on the ice.
Talking specifically about some of the players, defense has been a big focus, and there's a lot of young defenders that have been brought in: Ben Brinkman, Robbie Stucker, Hunter Lelig, Chris Leip, who will start his first full year. But then at the back end, you also have a leader like Kevin McKernan, who's been brought in. So speak a little bit about the progress, where you've seen, even by bringing in some of the young defensemen, what some of the progress is there.
Yeah, I mean, we brought some guys in at the end of the year, and they've chosen to move on to different careers. But what we saw was that having guys that can skate, bigger defensemen that are strong, that make it harder for the opponent to get to the net, makes it a challenge for the opponent, and we wanted to address that and kind of continue with that theme of what we did towards the end of the year, which we brought a lot of guys in. We wanted to give guys looks because we were out of a playoff position, and we feel like we were able to find some good pieces out of that. Jesse Jocks, Chris Leip, but the new guys that we're bringing in, Robbie Stucker got a little taste of the ECHL at the end of the season. Did well. Ben Brinkman, he's played 5 years, quality programs, Minnesota and Notre Dame. Hunter Lelig, won a national title at Duluth. These are guys that have good pedigree. They're going to help us immediately on the ice.
Offensively, speaking to the winners at different levels, Odin Tufto, strong program in Quinnipiac, played a little bit in the coast with Orlando, was up in the AHL with Syracuse, overseas as well this past season, plus some time with the Atlanta Gladiators. Him, Tanner McMaster, you start to see how the forwards, including some of the overseas guys, Davis Koch, can fill in to that. So what do you think about the way the offense is looking?
Yeah, we're excited. We've got, Mac, Tanner McMaster coming back. He's a guy that's played, a long time professionally. He's been in the American League, played at a high level hockey. He was a guy that we wanted to get back and make sure that, he was signed. Davis Koch, he knows how to play the game. Him and Mac, their games are very similar. They like to distribute the puck. And then getting a guy like Odin Tufto, he's a very intelligent hockey player. Like you said, he played at a good program at Quinnipiac. He knows how to play hockey. He signed an NHL deal out of Quinnipiac, which, they don't throw those out there. So it's, he's a guy that's we're excited about. We feel like he's going to add a nice dimension to our team this year up front. And then you've also got Yuki back, where the way he's training this summer, it's impressive to watch, and it's been great to have him here all summer, to see the growth in him off the ice, and we're excited to see what he can do on the ice this year.
He's got the farmer's tan to prove it right now that he's been out and active this summer as well. Last one for you about the affiliation. So this will be the third year with the Heartlanders and Minnesota Wild relationship and Iowa Wild relationship. And I know you're excited for this third year. What is there to be excited about the third year of this affiliation?
And we feel like there's going to be some pieces coming down that we weren't able to get last year that are going to help us up front and on the back end. So we're excited. It's nice to keep that relationship going with Minnesota. They're right up the road in Des Moines and then up in Minneapolis, and it's that nice triangle that we've talked about. And they see a lot of benefit in having their guys down here, and so we're excited about the guys that we could potentially be getting.